What's up, everybody? I want to say hello, hello, hello. Hope your day has gone well. I know mine has gone extremely well. God bless us and God keep us. Today, I don't know too much I want to talk about, but I'm going to tell you about why it is our responsibility to be the light here on this planet right now. Because of the darkness of the mentality of our minds, the things that we've been taught, our beliefs, that's all we really truly see on the streets, what we believe, what we've been told. And that is not the perception of the Creator when the Creator looks at us. When the Creator looks at us, the Creator sees nothing but perfection. We don't see ourselves as being perfect. We see ourselves as perfectly imperfect. But you are perfect in so many ways, perfectly made in God's image, perfectly made for the life in which you've lived. All of these things have perfected you, have sustained you, and brought you through many obstacles in your life. So to be present in those things, knowing that, okay, I've done some things that we may say are mistakes. Not necessarily mistakes, because how do you learn without making a mistake? How can you fix something if you can't face it? Those things are the things that, you look at, you accept in your life, and then you say, now, where do I go from here? Because I know where that road, that boulevard, that street, that avenue, where it took me. Now, where do I make a north? Do I go north or south or east or west? Which way do I go when I get to this corner? Most of us will make a turn. We won't continue on that path. And so that is a soul's journey. The evolution of a soul's journey is understanding we have free will. And in that free will is cause and effect, period. That's all it is, cause and effect. So be kind to yourself. Be mindful that it was only a choice and only a decision. And things had to happen in your life to cultivate you, to structure you, so that you could be who you are right now. And just know where you are right now is exactly where you should be, because where you are right now is like a seed. You breaking through the earth, growing to become, because you're not at your full potential yet. But we all have full potential. We all have gifts. We all have service to do to one another. So never forget that life is a journey of, hey, I made a not so good decision. So now where do I go from here? And then to open your mind, not be so closed-minded and so judgmental about everything that you see. Everything that you see will not be for you to understand, because that was not even your life path. That's not where you've been. And so you probably will never understand it unless you sit down, take the time to sit down and hold a conversation with the person that you're judging. Judge nothing that you see, because all is illusion. The Spirit says, I will reveal myself unto thee. When you find yourself in a place of judging, you need to reflect back and understand why you're judging. Is this a true belief of mine? Am I showing compassion? Am I showing unconditional love in this right here? Am I looking at somebody else the way God looks at me? Or am I looking at somebody in a carnal mind with my carnal understanding of what's right for me, or what I've been told is good for me? What's up? How are you today? Is it Cedric? Thank you for joining me. And I would hope I'm going to figure out how we can interact with one another. I love when you ask me questions. I love when you give me inspiration to say something. I love all of that. I really do. And I appreciate you guys taking your time to even sit and listen to me. That's a blessing within itself, because it's awareness that I want everybody to kind of step in the state of mind of awareness. The oneness of God, and begin to look at life the way God looks at us. I met a guy in the store today. He was like, this world is crazy. I said, why you say that? He said, look what's going on. I said, well, you know, we all have free will. And he said, yeah, you're right. We do. I said, so then what is it to complain about? You know, everybody's will is different. But God gave us free will. And so just me breaking it down for him to understand, it is what it is. So then you stand in a place of acceptance and compassion, because we are hating on each other for no apparent reason. You know, backbiting and backstabbing and looking at each other with evil eyes because of taught behavior and beliefs. The Bible says in order to get into heaven, you have to have a mind like a child. You look at children and they will play with any color child. They will walk up to a homeless person to give them a hug. That's a childlike mind. What happened to our childlike minds? What happened to us? You know, what have we gone through that we can't forgive, or we can't understand, or we can't show compassion? Nothing, because we pick and choose who we do those things to. Why can we not pick and choose everybody we see? Because life is no more than decisions. That's free will. You decide these things. You decide to be happy. You decide to not argue. You decide not to fight. You decide that I'm bigger and higher and better than that. All of these things are no more than decisions. Now, another thing we do have to understand is the world is kind of set up to make us feel as though that we're limited to something and that we can't do something and something is not available to us. And it's set up that way. But see, when you become enlightened, you understand that no good thing is withheld from you. You understand that the only thing that is stopping you is you. You understand that you become the creator of your own reality. And the only thing that will start you or stop you is you saying, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to wait for the perfect time. Let me tell you something about time. Time, for one, is an illusion. That's the first thing. For two, the only time that really exists is now. And so just going by biblical text, no man knows the day, time, or the hour. So why keep putting off decisions that you could actually do today? You know, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and this is just me. I'm talking to somebody yesterday, and I'm telling them about, you know, putting my business together and, you know, the steps that I went to do it and all of this stuff right here. And so then he started giving me all these great, you know, just flipping through information back and forth, giving me all these little inspirational things. Baby, I got off the phone and started boom, boom, booming it. Baby, creating. Because I am the creator of my own reality, and I know that. That's just like you. Instead of saying I can't and I don't know how, guess what? Go to YouTube. Since the people say nothing is free, all you got to do is click the up button, you know, the finger up button, and share the video, maybe subscribe to some of those channels, and figure out how to do what it is you want to do. Don't be so bombarded with, I don't know how. Find the time. If you got to look at a video, let me tell you something. I have looked at videos like 10, 20 times. Because I was born in 72. So I was born reading books. I was not born on the internet. So I would ask my grandkids, I would ask my children, you know, how to do this and how to do that. And they'd be like, oh, Grandma, I need to be with you. Or Mama, I need to see what you're talking about. Baby, I started getting on YouTube and figuring this stuff out for myself. And then, you know, along the way, I would meet people and they would actually hands-on show me certain things. And I'm like, I'm a freaking genius and didn't even know it. Now, am I the smartest person, you know, with doing this digital stuff? Nope. Am I working on it? Yes. Am I better than I used to be? Of course. And so I know nothing beats a failure but a try. And I kept trying until I got things together. I kept trying till I got my flyers together. I kept trying till I got my t-shirts ready. Kept trying till I made my own cards and everything. I did all those things for myself. And at the same time I was doing it, you know what I kept telling God? Lord, thank you. Thank you for showing me how to do these things. And because I was in that mindset of I can't and I don't know how, like a baby. I can't and I don't know how. And some kind of way, doors and stuff just started opening. I started just playing on my phone and playing on my computer until I started figuring stuff out for myself. Because I knew, hey, I didn't always have the money to do this and the money to do that, because, you know, bills come and situations happen. And I told you I had a clothes fetish for a minute, so I had to put myself on a clothes diet. Baby, when I tell you, I had to put myself on a clothes diet. Now, the first diet was I wasn't going to spend no more than $280 on clothes. Then I realized I was not putting myself on a diet at all. So then I had to break that thing on down. Well, I'm not going to buy any clothes for 6 months, and I'm going to clean out my closet because there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't even wear. Then I realized, guess what? I don't even have street clothes like jeans and t-shirts, and I may have 2 pair of jeans, 4 pair of colored stuff, you know, colored jeans, and I really hardly even wear that kind of stuff. Every day I get out the bed, baby, I am putting on a dress because it's hot in Florida. That's the first thing. So I'm going to put on me a dress and put on me some earrings. Haven't been wearing too much makeup because it's been extremely hot. Now, I put on some foundation because, you know, that'll kind of save your skin. That and sunscreen, I do that because I want to keep my skin moisturized and I don't want my, you know, skin to crack and all of that. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Stop stopping yourself. That is what I really want to talk about. I was where you are at. I promise you, where you are, I have been. I cannot tell you something that I did not have to work through myself. And I knew I had a vision. I knew I had a dream. And I knew that God would give me my heart's desire. But I also knew faith without works was dead. And I could speak all I want. If I was not going to act on it, it did not mean a thing in heaven. Okay? So I had to speak it. I had to think it. Speak it. And begin to do it. So that I could show the Creator, this is what I desire to do. I desire to live free. I desire, yes, to work, but I want to work and do the thing that I enjoy doing. I want to do the thing that's going to allow me to have freedom to be with my family, freedom to just breathe, freedom to go on vacation, freedom. Not somebody telling me I got to get up when I don't feel like it and I can go to work when I want to. And that's where I was in my life. Like, I have been working my whole freaking life. And truth be told, out of all the working I had done before I was disabled, I had never been on vacation. Nowhere. And that's the truth. You know, the first vacation I took was 2017. No, probably 2018. 2018 was the first vacation I took. And I actually laughed and had fun and, you know, did some things that I thought I would never do. Now, who would not want to create a life that would enable them to do the things that they desire to do, which is live? He said, I gave you life so that you may live. That's number one. Create a revenue around what you love doing. If you have to start at the ground, which we all do these things for yourself. And the people that are already established entrepreneurs that know how to do things, guess what? Most of them, if you had a actual conversation with an entrepreneur, they would give you a lot of insight. Because it's different working for somebody compared to working for yourself. When I first started working for myself, guess what? I did not have any discipline. What's up, Moody? Didn't have no discipline whatsoever. Because I was so used to waking up at a certain time, doing this, doing that, and I had my own little clockwork. Now I'm working for myself, and it's like, okay, now what I do? You know what I do? Okay, well, I'm going to go to work there at 11, and then I'm going to work to this time, and then what I'm going to do while I'm working, and all of that was confusing to me. But guess what I did? I walked through my fog. I walked through my confusion. I walked through my misunderstandings. I walked through all my wrong decisions to be where I'm at right now. Encouraging somebody else. Because if it was not for the wrong decisions being made, I would not know any better. If it was not for that learning process of you have to be strategic in your planning, you have to be, and then I would say if you're going to invest in yourself, get you a mentor, get a counselor, get a consultant, somebody that can help you make these steps. Because sometimes it's no more than somebody opening your mind. You know, the thing that you say you can't do, you get on the phone for a few minutes and you realize, oh, I can. You know, I can. Do you know how many people I meet on a daily basis? I just had a consult with a lady, and for an hour, we had a whole consult for an hour. I broke down step by step by step exactly what it was she needed to do. And she was like, I thought it was so hard. Because we make everything hard. Life is black and white. Black and white. Well, I'll tell you why. It's free will. It's our choice. It's our choice to figure these kind of things out. It's your life. How do you want to live it? Decide it today. Decide what you want to do. I'm going to tell you what's law. And the Bible say this. Write the vision, make it plain. After you write your vision and you make it extremely plain as possible, you may have some and, buts, and twos and souls and Lord, I don't know how, but this is what I want to manifest in my world. Write it. That's law. After you write it, begin to do something at that moment when the letter is over. Your letter, dear God, dear universe, dear source, whoever you want to put up there. Write the letter, make it plain. When you get through with your letter, do something. I don't know what your something may be. Would it be making a video, going to make you a t-shirt on Canva? I don't know. Going to see how much bulk t-shirts cost? I don't know what your vision may be. But take the next step. Begin to find the numbers that you're going to need to make your business begin to work. Okay? Find out how much things cost. That'll help you set your goals. Because that's what you need. You need to set goals. You got to have a vision. So that's the purpose of the letter, to have a vision. Okay? That's opening your mind to something different. Have the vision. See it clearly in your mind. Talk to the Father about it. And begin to act on it. Begin to act on it. If you got to go to somebody's boutique, if you want to be a boutique owner and talk to another boutique person and ask them who are they vendors and can they give you a list of vendors, and I don't know. But I know the only person that's stopping you is you. I promise you, information is free. And most people that are entrepreneurs, even big business owners, will give you insight if they see that you are for real. If you want to be have you ever heard of Udemy? I don't know if you ever been on Udemy.com. There's a lot of courses on Udemy. A lot of them are free, but a lot of them are under $15. Certificate courses. Get you some certificates saying that you know how to do something. And these courses are for real. These are not play courses. You are worth $15 in a certificate to say that you know how to do something. Because unfortunately, this world is about papers behind you, not life experience. Now, I want you to understand, a real true person would take life experience over a piece of paper, because you can get a piece of paper from the Staples and put your name on it at the same time, but it's just how you think. But life experience, if you want to help other people, mentor people because you've been through a situation or a circumstance, that's exactly what I do. I wrote my book not thinking that my book would lead me into doing all of these other things. Not even thinking. That was not even my hope. Let me tell you, keep telling you, I was so scared just to do the book, write the book. But to get the book out, and then people begin to ask me this and ask me that and refer me to this person and have people call me, and then next thing you know, I'm getting paid. What? Who would have knew? Oh, excuse me. Who would have knew that all these things were possible if I had not taken the chance on writing the vision, making it plain? That's number one. Number two, beginning to talk to people, speaking about it. Number three, getting inspiration on how to put it all together. Again, my information is in my link in my bio on my Facebook page and on my Instagram page. Everything about me, my web page, my business, counseling sessions, my calendar, everything is up. So if you ever need anyone to talk to about it, and you know you have a dream in your heart and you want some spiritual consulting going on in your life, because I'm going to tell you the word of God. I'm going to tell you what God said, and I'm going to tell you all things are possible in your life, and we're going to figure out how to make your dreams come true. God bless you. God keep you. And I truly appreciate everyone that takes time to look at these videos. Number two, I also appreciate everybody that shares my prayers on my line. Oh my God, that is such a blessing to me that you can go outside of yourself and bless somebody else. Thank you. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. God bless you. God keep you. And may your evening be wonderful and full of splendor. Much good rest for you.